It's safe to say that the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, The Day of the Doctor, was a tremendous success. But did you know there were a number of different ideas that didn't see the light of day? Let's get into the Vortex and look at the alternative 50th anniversary special for Doctor Who.
The Day of the Doctor.
Now obviously, we know in the episode we ended up getting for the 50th anniversary, Matt Smith was there as the current 11th Doctor and David Tennant returned as the 10th incarnation. But during development of the special, there was only one actor contracted for the actual episode itself. Jenna Coleman, aka Clara Oswald. If Stephen Moffat had not been able to get Matt Smith to agree to continue and bring David Tennant back for an episode, he had a whole other idea that would have focused primarily on Clara. In this alternative version, it would have seen the Doctor completely erased from existence after the events of The Name of the Doctor, and Clara would be trying to find him. Along the way, she would encounter different versions of the Doctor played by famous actors. I for one am glad this idea didn't come to fruition, as it is a fun idea for a mini-sode, but not necessarily for a fully fledged anniversary special. Stephen Moffat had always intended on using the concept of the Time War as the backbone of the special, and originally he wanted to bring back not only David Tennant, but also Christopher Eccleston as the 9th Doctor, the three modern incarnations of the Doctor who had all had to deal with the aftermath of the Time War. Moffat and Eccleston did have meetings about having the 9th Doctor potentially return, but in the end Christopher Eccleston opted not to proceed, as he did not think the script was quite up to scratch for what it would take to bring him back. With Eccleston refusing to come back, Moffat was forced to reconsider his options. Who would be the 3rd Doctor in this special? At first, Moffat considered having Paul McGann come back as the 8th Doctor, and he would have that be the incarnation who fought in the Time War. Ultimately though, it was the BBC who refused the concept, as they didn't believe McGann had enough star power to draw viewers in to watch the special. However, McGann did get to be involved in the 50th celebrations by returning for the mini-sode Night of the Doctor. This refusal from the BBC to have the 8th Doctor in The Day of the Doctor resulted in what viewers ended up seeing in the special. A brand new incarnation of the Doctor that viewers were not aware of. John Hurt as the War Doctor. I for one definitely think Eccleston's 9th Doctor or McGann's 8th Doctor would have worked well for this special. But in retrospect, I think introducing a brand new Doctor was a smart move, as it really highlights the shame the Doctor feels about his role in the Time Lore, and he really did bury that part of himself.
For God's sake, Gallifrey, stand!
So there you have it, some of the different ways the 50th anniversary special of Doctor Who could have played out. Let me know below, would any of these concepts have been as good as the episode we got, or are you glad we got a brand new incarnation of the Doctor played by John Hurt? Do you think the scrapped idea of loads of famous faces playing the Doctor for an episode should be revisited, maybe in the future? As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and check out some of my other videos. I've been Nathaniel, and I'll see you in the Vortex.